progress at last. It seems that the issue of home health has slipped off the agenda for the HSE, and they thought that maybe we were just going to go away. They thought that we might fade into the background or that we'd just give up. But we made a promise when we were here the last time that we'd stick with this campaign, and we will be doing just that, because this campaign is working. This campaign is having an impact. Immediately following our last protest, we were contacted by RTE because Prime Time wanted to do a follow-up to their programme that was an expose of what goes wrong when you let the private sector run amok. The lack of regulation was highlighted by RTE in that case, and the HSE were once again forced out into the open. They were forced to answer questions in the full public glare, and that's why it is so essential that we keep the pressure on these people so they cannot and they will not retreat back into the shadows. We don't want them in dark corners signing contracts with people for your jobs. We want them out in front where we can see them. And we need to focus the attention of the entire country on this issue, because if we don't, it will be too late. And by the time the country wakes up to what's happening, the damage may already be done. We are doing everything in our power to raise this issue at every level in the HSE and with this government. We met on Tuesday with Kathleen Lynch, the Minister who has responsibility for older persons, and with Roisin Shortall, the Minister with responsibility for primary care. And we brought your issues to their table. Our two shop stewards, Eileen, who's a HSE Home Health from Cork, and Karen, who you'll all know from the Prime Time programme on the telly there recently, who works for a not-for-profit agency in Dublin, they made both of the ministers acutely aware of the issues that we are facing and of the fact that we are having our hours cut while money is spent on private contractors who are skimming off a profit. Now, I know that it's not because... I don't know if it's because of this protest. I don't know if it's because the meeting we had inside. I don't know why. But we have information that the HSE has temporarily suspended the tender process. So you have yourselves to thank for that. And I want you to bring that message back to every home health in your area. I believe that we're having an impact, and the HSE know now that we are watching them and that we will not allow them to hive off our jobs and our services to line the profits of people who seek to make a fast buck off the back of hard-working elderly people and hard-working people like yourselves. We have to take action, and we must keep up the pressure. I have petitions with me, and I'll hand them out at the end. And I wanted to take them with you, and I wanted to get everybody you meet to sign the petition in support of our services, in support of our jobs, and in support of our wages. As I said before, this campaign will take a while. It's not going to be over in a few days or in a few weeks. We are in this for the long haul because we have to be. There may be many protests ahead, there may be many more actions, and you have to stay strong because we are up against big business and we are up against people who want to do their business in secret. We have to stay united because we have a long road ahead of us. I've received a message from our home health members in Galway. They're getting together and they're going to visit their local TDs this weekend in their clinics. They're asking them to nail their colours to the mast. They're asking them to give a commitment to protect jobs and to protect services. And you're all going to have to do the same. You're going to have to get yourselves organised. You're going to have to get yourselves down to their clinics. And you're going to have to start asking them to nail their colours to the mast, come out and support our services, support our jobs, protect our elderly. That's what they have to do. That's what they were elected for. And you need to hold them to account. Now, we have to gather as many signatures on these petitions as we possibly can. We have to be able to send a clear message back to the government. We have to be able to send a clear message to the people in the HSE, and we need to show them that this campaign is strong in our communities. We need to send them a clear and unambiguous message that our clients, that our neighbours, that our friends, that their constituents support home health, support good jobs and support quality services. And you need to get people to sign the petitions, and you need to send the petitions back into Liberty Hall. Now, I want to talk to you about a woman who wrote a letter into the Irish Times this week, and it says an awful lot about the work that you do and the people that you are. She writes, "I was struggling. I was an absolute wreck caring for my beloved mother. My carer has made such a difference. The 1 hour in the morning has saved my sanity and my health." That's 1 hour now, not 15 minutes. 1 hour has saved her sanity and her health. It's important that we don't forget that that is why we are here. We want to maintain the services, and the only way to maintain quality services is to protect our jobs. And that is why we're here. That's why we'll be back here for as many times as it takes. That's why we will. That's what we will tell them. That's what we will tell the HSE. That's what we will tell our neighbours, our friends. We'll tell anyone that will listen to us. We're here because we care about quality services and we care about our jobs. I remind you now that we are having an impact. This protest will not go unnoticed, but we have to come back again, and we'll have to come back again, and we have to build, and we must make it stronger, and we must all come back with more people the next time. I want to thank you all for coming out this evening. On behalf of our home health members, I want to thank you, those of you who have pledged your support to this campaign. This may be a long struggle, but we must fight, we must stick together. Don't forget to take a petition, return it to Liberty Hall when it's time. We will be back. We are having an impact. We will keep up the pressure. Thank you for coming out this evening.